Peace, peace, peace. So I'm out here today next to a pond in my backyard. The lighting is a little interesting. I tried different places. I don't know. I kind of like this whole shadowy look at the same time. You can still see my eyes, can't you? Anyway, so today I wanted to go over the winter arc, an aspect of it, the major aspect of it that matters more than anything else, essentially. Maybe you can move with me. Let's find some lighting together. Why not, huh? Let's have ourselves a good day today. How's everything going on your end? I'm just enjoying nature, enjoying the peace and the blessings. But on the real, the winter arc. See, it's October right now. I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina, and fall season is usually a time where you'll see a lot of the leaves start to fall down. The trees are quote unquote dying. Plants are going away. Ants are going deeper underground. Bears are beginning to hibernate, or they're about to in the winter. So for us as human beings, for us as people in this society, this is just a great time in general for us to really go within and begin to just orchestrate our internal reality and take time to focus on what we want to do by the time spring comes out, by the time all the flowers bloom, by the time all the animals come back out, by the time the sun comes back out. We want to have our shit together. We want to be ready. So when the weather is colder is the best time to cut back on alcohol. It's the best time to cut back on going out and partying so much and focus on that business. Focus a little bit more on bulking up, getting our body right. So by the time we can put on the tank tops and the wife beaters and go outside shirtless, we look appealing and we look great. The winter arc, as they say, is just simply the best time to mold and build ourselves however we feel is necessary. Yes. Yeah, let's work with this for the next remaining minutes. So we take there's a lot of distractions in this world, and that's the name of the game. That's the folks that orchestrate this society and this matrix. That is their number one prerogative is to distract us as much as possible. That's why you have so many advertisements everywhere you look, because we're in a capitalistic society and they want to get our money, yada yada. Our money, our attention. We're constantly giving out our energy to everything external without prioritizing what we need to focus on internally and what we have going on with our own energy, our inner G, as we can put at the same damn time. So I would say that take this time to really just discipline yourself to become, if there's an ideal version of yourself, if there's if there's a certain type of being and person that you desire to be, take this time in the winter to really hone in on that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to enhance your confidence, if you want to enhance your social skills, if you want to enhance your money, the amount of money that's in your bank account, this is the time to really lock in. I mean, kind of deny your pleasures for a little bit, deny going out with friends for a little bit, and add on stuff that you really feel in the long term is going to be fulfilling. You know what I mean? Because yeah, going out, it's okay to have a social life. It's okay to have fun and things of that nature. But those are temporary dopamine experiences. And so sometimes it's better to cut back on those short term dopamine experiences for the long term gain. So think about it like this: if you really take this winter time, these next 6 months to really focus and lock in. Imagine how much fun you can have when April or May and June and summertime comes along and you have your shit together. You have more money in your bank account. You're headed towards the right direction. You're more established. You can do more. You can afford to do more. I always say it's better to go out and have fun when the weather's hot or the weather's nice than it is to go out when it's 30 degrees outside. My opinion, some people might like the cold. I feel like I'd rather be out in the sun, but that's me. But the time where the nature is just, if you look around you, nature is kind of telling you what to do. This is the time for rest. This is the time for hibernation. This is the time to stay inside a little bit, focus and lock in on what we need. We're cultivating our reality. Wintertime is the time for us to cultivate our reality. So by the time the flowers bloom, you're literally springing forward. If we go in accordance and alignment with nature, we get to fall back right now and focus on the things that are important to us. Fall back, spring forward. That's how you remember I think they're going to get rid of daylight saving time. I heard a rumor about that, but yeah, you get it. Yeah, so really taking that time to prioritize what matters to you, prioritize the stuff that you want to level up in, and that's very subjective. We all have different skill sets. We all have different dynamics that each and every one of us may want to enhance and things of that nature. So that's a personal mission for all of us at the end of the day. So what I'm going to hone in on for the next few minutes in particular is building the foundation. I'll give a simple example. So a lot of times, every year, there's a certain amount of people around January that want to get fit, that want to put on muscle, that want to lose fat. Start doing that now. So by the time New Year's hit, you're already in full stride. You already have that momentum behind you. Think about it like this. In track and field, if you've ever seen a relay run, the person that's receiving the baton, is he or she standing still, or do they start to take off? So by the time the baton gets in their hand, they're already in full stride. That's what we got to think about right now. So start hitting the gym and focusing on compound lifts. Start focusing on your nutrition and everything right now at this moment, as opposed to waiting till January. A lot of people are like, oh man, you know what? Let me just slack off a little bit. We got the holidays coming up. We got Thanksgiving. We got Christmas. Nah, son. Nah, go ahead and get that going right now. You can still enjoy Thanksgiving. You can still enjoy Christmas, but start to build that lifestyle. So the more you create certain habits, the more easier it becomes, because it then becomes second nature. It gets drilled in your subconscious. See, life is all about the lifestyle that we choose on a consistent basis, and everything takes place in the present moment. A lot of us tend to get lost in the past and the future, but reality is really just a continuous present moment. So the more you can hone in on what you want your present moment to look like in the future or in general, the better off you'll be. So as far as the gym goes, my number one, I've said this in past videos, whether you're trying to build muscle or lose fat, you definitely want to focus on compound movements, squats, overhead press, pull-ups, bench press, push-ups, things that are going to work multiple muscle groups at the same damn time. For example, if you're doing squats, you're hitting your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and your core, because you have to brace yourself. Start to work out. Even if you can only do it once a week, it's better than no times a week. Ideally, anywhere between 1 to 3 times in a week consistently is going to be of benefit. So that's going to be your best bet. Start taking 5 minutes a day to meditate. Ground yourself. Get your thought. Instead of waking up, the first thing you do is go on your phone. Take about those first 5 minutes, because when you first wake up in the morning, your subconscious mind is very receptive. So the first thing you look at is going to have an effect on the rest of your day. So if you can wake up first thing in the morning and just kind of meditate and get your thoughts together, set your intentions on point, and then go from there. You'll be a lot better off than most people. But yeah, I rambled a little bit. This is the beginning of my YouTube journey still. However, for the most part, the winter arc from now until April, or till however long you want to make it, this is definitely the time for us to lock in and hone in on what's important to us and what we desire. It is our responsibility to dictate and create our reality. We need to be accountable for every aspect of our lives, and it starts with us. The winter arc is the best time to go about it. Peace.